College and Career Readiness, or CCR, describes a student's ability to qualify for entry-level college or career training courses without the need for remediation. Currently, this readiness pipeline is squarely focused on in-school supports for early grades, one that is constructed as a series of pathways and interconnected programs between schools, nonprofits, and government agencies. In research, little is said about the work Black and brown families do to prepare their children for post-secondary success. In practice, little is geared towards collective agency for supporting families in the work they're already doing to help their children get ready for life after high school. With this in mind, we wanted to study what Black and brown families are doing as they diligently nurture their children towards future success. We also wanted to see how we can better orient the plan's Bridge to Life makes as an agency within a system of agencies working in culturally relevant ways. Here is what we found. 1. Parents have strength-based academic and social knowledge about their children. When describing their children's college and career potential, they spoke of their child's unique intelligences beyond their academic performance that current year. They also spoke about their child's leadership strengths and the thoughtful ways that they engaged with peers as indications that they were on the right path towards college and career success. 2. Parents navigate CCR through family and community members. When parents talked about how they came up with the college and career plans they were currently working on with and for their children, they mentioned that aunts, uncles, neighbors, church members, etc. helped to advocate for what their children wanted, especially when it differed from what the parents wanted for their children. This kinship network also helped parents access services, programs, and opportunities that furthered the support they could give to their child. 3. Parents navigate advocacy for their children's CCR needs. When parents described their actions with or without school support, they talked about themselves as the dream keepers of their children's plans. That is, parents did not see schools as custodians of this and were often at odds with the way that schools interrupted their children's paths. Namely, by advocating for a career or college major to their children, but without parental input. 4. Parents acknowledge and support children's interests. Parents also discussed their children's college and career possibilities as one informed by their current interests just as much as their academic strengths. While parents spoke about this jovially, as their children's interests were sometimes more aligned to their view of what a hobby is, they expressed growing skill at facilitating their children's evolution into whoever they wanted to become. 5. Parents engage in ways that support the emerging autonomy of their children. Parents discussed their acceptance that their children were getting older and were becoming more capable of leading their CCR decisions with more autonomy. Parents shared that their interactions with their children, school system, and the plans they have set are centered on this with varying degrees of confidence. And here are some of the problems and issues that these actions responded to. 1. Disconnect between school plans for CCR and those created by families. 2. Disconnect between the guidance educators provide and what families perceive is suited for their children. 3. Fear about financial readiness to support their children as merit-based scholarships may not be a realistic focus for their efforts. 4. Lack of general transparency concerning the steps to take to get their children to college. 5. Lack of transparency in what college readiness looks like for non-white, non-nuclear families. 6. General tensions with school. And 7. Missing knowledge of community-based supports. Today, we'd like to expand our list of issues and problems that you might be facing as well come up with beginning solutions that we can then work on as a community dedicated to supporting you and your family as you implement your plans for ensuring your child's post-secondary success. Does anything you've heard sound like it applies to you? What was similar? What things were different?